I've said this many, many times, that Noah is a type of the final generation. Because in Matthew 24, when Jesus spoke about the signs of the end, he says in Matthew 24 from 37 to 39, as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the coming of the Son of Man. So as it was in Noah's days, he says it's going to be repeated. Not only will the condition of the world be the same as it was in the days of Noah, that means this planet is going to reach the height of wickedness as we saw in the days of Noah. We're going to see the same height of wickedness getting reached. And you know what God said in the days of Noah? He says, my spirit shall not always strive with man. So what does it mean when God says my spirit is not going to strive? Friends, the only way conversion can come is through the Holy Spirit. And if the Spirit is no longer striving with man, that means there's no more conversions. And if there's no more conversions, is probation open or closed? If no one can be converted, is probation open or closed? It's closed. So Jesus is saying, as probation closed in the days of Noah, in Matthew 24, he says probation is going to close at the end of time. Before I come, before the flood comes. And there was a flood, but in the future, it's the second coming of Jesus to destroy this world. Friends, do you know this world's going down? I'm telling you, this world's going down. And if my affections is fixed upon this world, I'm going down with the world. This world is going to sink. I'm telling you, this world is sinking. Even now as I'm speaking, the world's sinking. Someone says, I can't see it. Wait. Just now you're going to see it. I can see it. The indications of society indicates, friends, this world is going down. But do you know what? There's a way out. There is a way out. Now Jesus says this. Someone says, what's the way out? The world's sinking. What is the way out? Jesus says, as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the coming of the Son of Man. Question, did everyone sink and die in the days of Noah, excluding 8 people? Everyone else, 7 billion plus, were drowned, died, as it was in the days of Noah. So not only is Jesus saying the condition of the world as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be at the end. Not only the condition, but as less than 1% in the days of Noah made it, less than 1% in the future is going to make it. Now think of it, how many people on planet Earth, 7 billion plus, how many people make it to the end? Revelation 7, 1 to 4, 144,000. That's not even 1%. That's less than 1%. But he says, as it was in the days of Noah, not only the percentage of people that's making it through, not only the condition of the world, but he says, as it was in the days of Noah, Noah's experience must be my experience. Do you know what Noah experienced? Does anybody know what Noah experienced? He experienced righteousness by faith. The Bible says in Hebrews 11, verse 7, that Noah became an heir of righteousness by faith. Do you know, I don't know if you'll know this, but do you know inspiration teaches in Patriarchs and Prophets? You know, I don't know if it boggled your mind. 7 billion people, only 8 people got onto the ark. Inspiration says when Noah first started preaching his message, many people embraced it. Inspiration says many people helped Noah build the ark. But they look, time was ticking. Noah, you said a flood's coming. There's no, Noah, we don't even see an indication of a coming storm. And Noah kept preaching, a flood's coming. These people eventually got tired of Noah's preaching. There was something more attractive than the truths Noah was teaching. The world was quite attractive. The scientists of the day were saying there's never going to be rain. Those who studied all these wonderful things, the theologians came, no, Noah's a fanatic. He's always speaking about destruction, a crisis. That's a fanatic. And do you know today, even in Adventism, you stand by the pulpit and keep preaching a crisis, they say he's a fanatic. Change your subject. The people don't want to hear about a crisis. Well, for 120 years, Noah preached a storm's coming. And in a year, there's 300 and something days. 300, how much? 60 something. And every day he preached a flood's coming. Every day. There was not a day Noah preached and they never tell him a flood's coming. Every day a flood's coming. Friends, I want you to understand this. You can help prepare the ark. You know what I'm saying? As it was in the days of Noah. Jesus don't make you guess. He's not guessing. question, in the days of Noah, you know what? Can you find it? Let me see if friends, it's also in Bible commentary. Maybe I'll look for it now. I want you to understand, people helped Noah prepare the ark. There were carpenters, men that were with Noah preparing the ark. But the people that were preparing the ark, actually assistants to the preacher of righteousness, they were his assistants working with him in preparing the ark. Do you know those same people died in the very storm they were helping prepare to meet? What am I saying? You might be helping prepare the ark here. God forbid, you die in the very storm you realize is coming. Why? There was no heart preparation. Intellectual understanding, yes, they first believed it. Friends, let me tell you, one of the greatest deceptions, inspiration says in the book Desire of Ages. Friends, hear what inspiration says. Please, don't get this. Please get this. The greatest deception, inspiration says, the greatest deception. And, you know, if inspiration says, the deception of Satan, it's just a deception. He can't get everyone. It's just a deception. She says the greatest deception. What deception is this? The greatest deception. She says in the days of Christ, the greatest deception in the days of Christ was that a mere assent to truth constituted righteousness. Please, you need to understand it, quotation, because there's a probability that you'll fall under the deception. She says the greatest deception in the days of Christ upon human minds was that a mere assent to truth constituted righteousness. You say, what does that mean? She said, what simply means this, that many of us think, because I'm listening to present truth, because I'm agreeing with the message of righteousness by faith, because I know a few verses here, a few verses there about righteousness by faith, which is the thing to prepare me. Because I understand more or less what is righteous by faith. Inspiration says, if you think because you understand a little bit of the theology, if you think because of that you have righteousness, she says you're under a great deception. That is a great, great deception. You say, what? How would I know I'm righteous? The quotation continues, the next paragraph. She says, men may profess faith in the truth. What may men do? Profess faith in the truth. I'm saying 99% of us here profess faith in the truth. There's no one here say, are you following Satan? Are you living for the world? We'll all say, I profess faith in the truth. I'm preparing for the second coming. She says, men may profess faith in the truth, which all of us do, including myself. Do I profess faith in the truth? Yes, I do. Men may profess faith in the truth, but if it does not make them sincere, kind, forbearing, patient, heavenly minded, it is a curse to the possessor, and through their influence, it is a curse to the world. Yeah, the inspiration is saying, she's saying to men, I understand righteousness by faith. No, I know a few verses there, yes, I know a storm is coming. Yes, a Sunday law is coming. No, the mark of the beast is coming for sure. Because of that, in my mind, I'm saying, could be in your mind, greatest deception. Because I understand these things. I practice health reform here and there. I dress right. I'm in the country. The greatest deceptions in the days of Christ, that in the human mind, that because of a mere sense of truth, that constituted righteousness. But then the prophet continues. Someone says, how would I know I'm righteous then? How do I know I'm in the path of receiving the seal? By the way, the seal is called in Romans 4, verse 11 as the seal of righteousness by faith. That means you're not getting no seal if you have not experienced righteousness. What? By faith. Romans 4, verse 11. Romans 4, verse 11. Now, I want you to digest the quotation, friends. Men may profess faith in the truth. In other words, they may profess, I believe righteousness by faith. I know a verse here, I know a verse there. Men may profess faith in the truth, but if it